Everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright guys, so I've got quite a bit of little stuff to do here. I want to see if I can pull out a couple of raids, because tomorrow's reset day. So trying to get her done. Okay. So I'm going to sell some scrap real quick here. Alright.
What can I help you with?
Got to get rid of some of this junk. These dogs, I'm telling you. Oh, it's crazy. Alright. So we're going to queue up. I actually have quite a bit to do. I think the only ones I got that one done. And on my tier 3, I think I got most of them except the chasm. Unpaid dues. I mean, I got that. I got the Gates of Tartarus. Got all that done. League, I still didn't get the last boss, but I mean, I got everything except the last phase, so I'm not too worried about it. Got the halls done. Happiness got done. New Genesis got done. Bombshell Paradox need. Blackest Day I need. I got Blackest Night done. And luckily I ended up getting Dark Side like the first day, so we'll see. We'll see. I haven't been to the vault yet, so I'll be going in there real quick. I'm trying to unlock things. Got new artifacts, reduced price today, really looks good.
Welcome, one and all, to Joker's room of fun, mayhem, and prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
Don't need them. They added new stuff today to Vault, so we don't know. We could get it. We could get a bunch of stuff. You never know.
That's it.
I'm drinking a smoothie. Yay. Being healthy. Egyptian. Got it. Sharpshooter, already had that. Got that one too. Jack, what's up, brother? I'm going to class now and watching your live stream. Just make sure you pay attention to education. That's all I ask. Just don't get in trouble. Education is more important than watching a live stream. It's always here. You can always rewind it. I save all my streams. But, yep. Just got back. Had some family stuff. We got to go hang out with my wife's family for a little cookout. It was pretty good. Had a lot of fun today. So, was really busy after my show later. So, I'm back and hopefully we get some stuff done. I'm hoping. Need some marks anyways too. I don't think did I do that today? That's for the weekly, right? Yeah. I was about to say, I think the only one I got done was the Demon's Plan, which is okay. I don't want to do Outer Caverns though. And I can do Hall of Doom. It's a bonus, whatever. It's a lot. There's a lot to do. Oon. Everybody queues Oon. It's not bad. Pretty quick. I got to remember to get artifacts for this build loadout now. I really have to do that. I got to do that. Yeah, man. I will. What is this? The new update for DC? Yeah. We got a new artifact slot. They reduced it. They also hinted on maybe like scaling event. We don't
assigned to the
really.
Suicide Squad. By now, you are intimately aware of our arrangement. Cooperate with the members of Task Force X, or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
Come on, man.
Losing power in Block 17.
All right! Get in there and stop any prisoners that try to escape! I'm going to find out what's trying to weaken the central power battery.
Science cell power at 75%.
Trying to remember how to do that one combo. Might have to look it up. Let me look at that. Doing the spin
Detention
version.
level 159 power is critical.
Stunning swipe, ultra flurry. Tap 9 and then hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aha! There it is. It's my top mode.
Prisoner 186221. Lissa Drack. Released.
As it is written, my captors have been overcome and I am free. What is this? You dare to oppose me? I will educate you on the true meaning of fear.
No, I'm on your side. I worship you.
Kretsch of Sector 3545 instills
Don't make me
immense
do
fear in
this.
all beings that he encounters. His power lies not only in his yellow ring, but in his ability to control fire that can consume entire cities. Karu Seal of Sector 2815. Raised by beasts on Graxus 4. Though her adopted family was murdered by the Green Lantern, she resurrected her father's three with the power of the Yellow Ring. Let us see if you can survive these hungry beasts.
That was a mighty big book she had.
Surpassed my expectations in surviving this long, but you shall not leave here alive. Prepare to meet a violent and painful enemies of Sinestro. You shall not prevent me from escaping this prison.
Didn't want it to come down to that, but it just had to.
Science cell lock malfunction. Repair console.
She got a
to
Blue
prevent
Lantern
cellular breach.
outfit.
Detention level 415 has lost power. Science cell power at 25%.
Malfunction. Science cell inertial restriction field reversed.
Prisoner 461-501.
Do this.
Evil
Star. Evil
released.
Star released, man. Why can't it get Guy Gardner? God dang it.
The power of my star band cannot be defeated. Starlings, annihilate.
Mark.
Help me.
Inertial
Unless there was a
restriction
style I
field
didn't have.
disabled.
That's what I was going for. Hey, doggies! Lay down. They got one that's like almost like a pup. It's like a little less than a year old, and she's a little. She's a little very hyper one. She's cute. She's a cute little puppy. She's ornery though. What? No way, that manhunter totally get whacked. It amazes me that this game's graphics still holds up so well compared to some of the other titles. Like maybe I'll do an EverQuest 2 like comparison, because this game, like literally when EQ2 came out, I was like really amazed by the graphics. But then throughout the years, seeing how well the graphics held up in this title versus that title, simply amazing. PlanetSide 2 though still looks good.
Prisoners release for transport imminent.
Malfunction. Science cell inertial restriction field reversed.
Prisoner 000001.
Corona released.
For millennia, I have remained in that.
Cell to rot.
The Guardians!
The core. All of you will pay. I wrote your
Dare
code.
Challenge me, machine. I wrote your code. Command override. 7, 2, Corona, Alpha, 4. Attack. Override I recognized this age. No man escapes from Krona. Long before the Guardians created the ring, I was the first to harness the power of will. I was the one that gave birth to it all. Behold my gauntlet!
I don't think so, bitch! Right, whip it. Whip it good. Oh, I don't have that back. Damn it. Now I have to get it. Shit.
Will be your last.
Inertial restriction field disabled.
Dude, this dude was kicking major ass. Zoom, 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 zoom. Is that 200 and something? Jeez, Mateezas. Can't wait to get my 2s, man. Shit. They just make it look so flip it easy. $200s make it look so easy. Yeah, I know. I got skill points. Okay. I don't think I need a lot of Dom right now. More than vitalization. I'm always keeping like 1 point. It's a lot of skill points to gain up. Jeez. It's a lot. Next level. At 50 points. 7, huh? Frig it. I'll put it in. Gotta get that bonus. Shit. Alright. So. Don't need it. Okay, going back in. Crazy. There we go. Don't think I need anything from Hive or Oolong. So Coastal City. That'd be a good one. Ferris Aircraft. Go to Ferris. Whoa, what the heck? Man, you just tweaked me out there, Gracie. What do you want? I'm not holding you. I'll pet you. Oh. Stop. Like, get off my pants. For Blackest Night. I don't need black. Did Blackest Night. Oh my. Come on. I already did Blackest Night, so I'm not interested in doing it. I need other runs. Let's go, let's go. Check out my marks. Bought a couple upgrade components. 7. And I need... I'm gonna need to upgrade these still.
This is Waller. You are now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now,
Okay.
you are intimately aware of
I have
our
2
arrangement.
DPS.
Cooperate with the members of Task Force X, or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
Starlab scientists were working on the fear capacitors when they were attacked by crazed members of the Sinestro Corps.
Hey.
Find the missing components so that the scientists can finish assembling them.
Yes, fear him. I'm sorry, brothers.
Wait, I have to document it.
Promethean lockbox. Check.
Let's get it done.
Pick it up.
Second fear capacitor at 40%. Second fear capacitor is now fully operational. Third fear capacitor at 40%. Third fear capacitor at 70%.
Should be it.
Third fear capacitor
That voice is so
now
annoying. I
fully
wish it would sound
operational.
more like,
These
yeah.
crazed yellow lanterns are absolutely intent on destroying
Some of the voice
fear
actors are really good and
capacitors.
some
We need to
are
protect
kind of like,
the
eh.
devices while the Starlab scientists bring them online.
Come on, sir.
Adequately. What is happening to me? What power is this? Fear is now mine to command as never before. You will not take this away from me.
Amon Sir of the Sinestro Corps is here. If he's not fear-frenzied like the others, he might be willing to work with us on restoring the balance to the spectrum in this area. Never mind. It looks like he's just as nuts as the rest of them. You'll have to neutralize him.
Alright.
But you will learn to fear me.
Don't need anything really, but... Alright, so I'm going to switch roles.
Up ahead, there's an entrance to a converted Star Labs facility. According to my intel, that's where the will capacitor is located. The Green Lantern Corps appear to control the area, but with the emotional spectrum out of whack, don't expect them to be happy to see you.
I am unstoppable! The light will break you! My light cannot be higher! Unstoppable! My light cannot be put out! The light will break you! My light cannot be put out!
Damn! The entrance is caved in. Looks like Star already tried to get inside. There must be explosive charges nearby. If you can find them, you can blast that rock and get inside. The Green Lanterns have completely wrecked the place. If we can get the Star Labs scientists
of course
back
the fucking
inside,
Green Lanterns
they can
did.
lead you to the capacitor. Start up the teleporters, but be careful. It'll alert the lanterns to our presence down here. That equipment doesn't look too stable, so we won't have much time.
I am unstoppable! Great! The light will break. My light cannot be put out! I am unstoppable! Whoa! The light will break you! I am unstoppable! Thanks. The capacitor's close. Let's go.
All right, I've managed to get the door system online, but it won't last long without the generator running. We need to get into that
conviction.
room.
Allow me to reinforce the strength of will.
I love that line. Here, yeah, I'm gonna force my will on you. Sounds about accurate.
Oh no, the generator's badly damaged and we're close to losing it completely. Keep the Green Lanterns from destroying it.
Yeah, it's the Green Lanterns that are evil. See?
Lanterns, hold your fire! Cease fire now!
The light of justice cannot be extinguished!
We're blocked. We must get to that generator.
The light of justice cannot be extinguished!
Hold them off! There's too many! We're blocked. We must get to that generator.
Nobody's blocked. Just kick their fucking asses.
Hold them off! There's too many! Lanterns, hold your fire! Cease fire now! Lanterns, hold your fire! Cease fire now!
There's no ceasefire. They're dead. They're all dead.
There's too many!
They're all fucking dead.
I am unstoppable! We're blocked. We must get to that generator. Hold them off! There's too many! Lanterns, hold your fire! Cease fire now! We're blocked. We must get to that generator.
Should be almost open.
My light cannot be put out! Lanterns, hold your fire! Cease fire now!
The generator is back on and the door system is functional. The capacitor is in the room ahead. But my scan shows something else is in there
Yeah, it's
with it.
fucking Kyle
Energy
fucking
readings are off
Rayner.
the charts. I don't know what's in there, but good luck.
Yeah, let's take little Kyle fucking Rayners and beat his ass.
This influx of power is incredible. I am will itself. I admire your determination, but this is where it ends.
Fucking Kyle Rayner's getting his ass kicked. Hey, Cause, what's up, dude? About to fucking kick full fucking Kyle Rayner's ass is what we're about to do.
You fool yourself. The spectrum is warped. No Star Labs piece of junk will bring it into alignment.
Oh, snap! Sweet, excellent.
I never thought we'd get this far.
Cool.
I'm not sure I can do this job anymore.
Don't worry about him getting away. What's important is that we got the capacitor online.
Got the mask.
Down,
Hello, hello. Some people skip this. Whatever. Against.
The Red Lanterns have overrun Ferris aircraft with their rage. Hate to say it, but it might work to our advantage. Intel shows that Atrocitus, the leader of the Red Lanterns, has taken a component from the rage capacitors. We need to draw him here so we can take it back. Cull the Red Lantern population. When you've quelled enough rage, that should get his attention.
I think we can keep pulling them. They're dead. Somebody died. This bitch, this part can be a bitch, man. Like, it's fucking flooded with fucking lanterns. The whole field has been like fucking like way overtaken.
My human rep about this.
The rage here.
Atrocitus, the leader of the Red Lanterns himself.
To drain the rage from this place.
Where it all gave birth.
Allow it. Bow before Atrocitus. Besides, it's that machine. I must get to the hangar and destroy anything that stands in my way.
All of the emotional capacitors are fully operational. Get to the emotional dampener. We have to initialize it before it's too late.
Sure.
Boy. Scans show all 3 high-ranking lanterns are overloaded and near the dampener. Maybe tampering with their power batteries will take them out for a spell. It's worth a try.
Yes, fight. Fight on, you fools. Let the rage of battle consume you, and I shall absorb its power.
Release your fear to me.
The light grows. It bends only to me.
And yet they're fighting us. Yeah, fuck that. We don't need the battery. We can just beat the shit out of them and get the feet. Why? Could have just got the feet. Somebody activated the all batteries? Oh my god. Every battery would take them off.
Release your fear to me.
We can kill them all. We're high enough.
Pure emotion. So much
Could have gotten the feet, man. What the fuck?
I've got to report this to Oa.
Take the mark. Got the weekly award. Hell yeah. What's up? Ship's helm. Man, I got that already again. Okay. Divine shoulders. Already have that. So I don't have the divine shoulders. I'm going to take them. Nice. Excellent. And I got that nice mask. Oh, yeah. Looks good. Alright, now we're still hitting them up. Not 1 Q for a raid yet, but I'm not worried about it. Still getting these marks, still trying to get my shit done. Just did Coast City. Star Labs. We could skip all that, I guess. Trigon's Prison. Surely. Let's go.
This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a Suicide Squad mission. You'll be working with members of Task Force X until the operation is complete. Failure is not an option you want to explore.
All right.
What? Failed detection. Then we would be fighting machines of the dead.
Trigon's power is returning. Someone is tampering with the spell that is holding him there. You must keep going. Find Trigon's chamber. I will meet you there.
Verdant pain incoming.
Sarcophagus
came here straight from
altar.
Trigon's dimension.
I could probably
I'm
use
gonna
that on
tell
my new
Wonder
crib.
Woman, keep going and stay safe.
Sin permeates this plane, restoring power to me. Soon, I will be free, and you will obey Trigon the Terrible.
Totally. All right.
Trigon. Breathe your last breath.
Trigon's power is more potent the closer you get to his chambers. Hurry, he may soon have the power to escape.
Your journey ends
Sure.
here.
Trigon must be away. He's the emperor of this realm. You can't stop Cersei now. It's too late.
I don't want to stop Cersei. I want to help her.
Hurry, get to where Trigon is imprisoned. I will hold these demons off as long as I can.
Your persistence does nothing but prolong your demise. I call upon you, my children. Which of you will heed me and be my vessel? Prove your worth once and
For all. I will, Father.
Pick me! Will there be hors d'oeuvres?
Nice try, Julius, but Father loves me more. Love hurts.
Stupid little! Ouch!
Don't fight your feelings.
So hungry!
Why resist?
At least I can break them down. Okay.
Hands down. I just want out of this place.
I demand obedience.
Obedience.
When I am restored, your suffering will be endless.
Thank you.
Avatar of sin, rise and destroy them! I have failed.
Of course you have, you silly idiot. That's how we do it. Just keep pushing. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Septus, abstractus, solutus.
Circe, stop right there!
You are too late, princess. I've already begun charging the Victory Stone. Soon no one will be able to defeat me.
You're not invincible yet!
You stupid cow! If Trigon doesn't destroy you, I will!
I awaken. I will bathe your world
in blood
and devour the souls of this universe! Life from you.
Hela, protect me.
You will be crushed.
Nice.
You fools.
Nice.
I've already charged the Victory Stone enough to start a war. Have fun
Excellent.
dealing with Trigon.
Quickly, you've got to raise the barrier back up.
Nothing really worth it in a way. Kind of depressed in some ways, that run.
That should keep him secure for now. Your bravery continues to impress. You've fought a great battle and prevented the suffering of millions of innocent people in our own realm. Don't worry too much about Circe. She won't keep her plans secret for long.
Great. Excellent. Of course, super is a 200. I'm telling you, those 200s, man, they just smack shit around. They just, like, beat the shit out of everything. Got a lot of playing catch-up. A lot of catch-up. Okay. While I'm waiting, I can go ahead and decon some stuff. Surprised people don't do the other stuff. I'm a little surprised. Like, I haven't seen Brothers in Arms or any of that. I was like, kind of like, I'm surprised I haven't seen people queuing for it. Okay. Funny thing is, like, I still have yet to get any adaptive augments yet. I need to look into that. Do need to level up some of this stuff too, because I have been playing a little bit of DPS. All right. Now, I need to get a breakthrough set up on this one. Okay. Looks good. And I need 20 marks to get that up. To get that a breakthrough. Okay, there we go. Go to the base. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm hoping to get a couple more raids tonight. I'm hoping. Blackest Day. There we go. We're in. We're in. Okay. Shit, I think they're almost done. Hold on, dude. Need 2 more people. This is where shit gets crazy, man. You are able to show every role. Yo, Mystic, you ever think of doing dungeon guides from all roles perspective? I mean, you tank, heal, and DPS. Not everyone can say that. That's true. Like, are you talking about an Elder Scrolls, Cal? If you're talking about Elder Scrolls, I've thought about it. I could do it almost on a lot of games. I do play every role. I try to. So, I mean, I could. I feel like there are a few people out there doing it, but I could do it. You know, and that's kind of a little crazy that a lot of content creators don't play other roles like that, you know? And you do make a good point. Like, one of the things about Outcast is a talented player, but like when he comes out with the healer build, I literally laugh. I laugh because I'm like, when's the last time you've seen Outcast heal anything? I haven't seen him heal a fucking thing. Never. I've seen him actually tank once or twice. Never seen him fucking heal anything. That's why I'm like, dude, you know, don't pretend to be a healer. You're not a fucking healer. ESO? I've thought about it. I probably could. My main thing is, like, I was doing, I was in a guild on PS4, and the guild kept going to shit, and I was like, oh my god, man. Like, we would do some bets, and we'd clear one time, then we tried bringing in new people, and then it got just shitball. Not a lot who do every role right. Main thing about it is who am I surrounded with? Who am I? Like, am I trying? Why did this dumb fuck went in there? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Everybody's dropping. This isn't happening. It pisses me off. I'll just leave. But I mean, ideally, I mean, I used to just heal all the time, and I've done tank, and I've gotten to play with quite a bit of people. Like Sherman was somebody I loved playing with when we did a collab together. I had a lot of fun playing with Sherman. So I mean, a lot of ways I wouldn't mind doing it. There'd be a lot of really cool things I'd like to do about it. Like, I love the PvE in Elder Scrolls. I just, I like anymore. Sometimes, like, I don't know. Like, there's some ass hats in the game. And, like, for me, I don't want to be a douchebag to players. Because I know how I'd get after a while. I'd line up, like, players I know who can get the content done. Try to play it from every role. Try to do walkthroughs. And then sooner or later, I'm going to be kicking people left and right due to them not being able to complete the content. Outcast makes builds, but he don't play his own builds, right? So just something to think about. Also, not many dungeon guilds that show every role and what mechanics to watch for, right? I mean, I'd like to do it. My major thing is just getting with people who can do some of the hard mode vet content, and be able to walk them through it. Like me and Duck were talking about maybe doing a couple of dungeons in that aspect. But then people would be like, if I brought in somebody as a DPS, let's say if I tanked and somebody has DPS, would people rag on those people for their DPS or something? I don't know. That's kind of the only reason I've strayed away from it. The only reason. Like, I would love to show mechanics, but we have so many little toxic motherfuckers. Like, whatever. I felt like that was the only thing I didn't want to get involved in. Because I didn't want to become toxic or being around toxic players. That was my only thing I was a little leery on. I was like, man, I know how this will go if I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I just know how it'll go down. Because that's kind of what I did. It's what I was kind of known for. Unfortunately, it was turning into this giant douchebag after a while, and I don't want to be that player. But it's a good idea. I'd like to help people with mechanics, for sure. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't. I'd probably enjoy myself too. But after a while, I'd be turning into an elite ass hat like the rest of the little elite dicks. Because to be honest with you, Outcast, in my opinion, he's good, but he's a bitch. He's a bitch. He was talking shit, and then he couldn't fucking whatever. So I came out with that video. I don't know if you've seen that a while back. But then I'm calling Outcast out. Because he used to use the word bis. And he used to use all this other fucking terminology that wasn't applied. And I called him out on it. Basically, and then all of his little bitch boys came in. Like LHG and all of them. So, you know, that was the whole thing that kind of blew up. But Outcast didn't come in and defend himself or anything. He didn't have two fucking words to say about it. He can say what he fucking wants. But when they were fucking stacking CP, ignoring shit, I'll throw it in his face. Like, me and him had this whole thing on Fang Rush's channel. So, over and over, man. I'll call out bullshit when I call out bullshit. But I just don't want to be like those dicks. They're giant douchebags. That's the only thing I don't want to be like. I kind of wanted to give away, put that away, and promote players, you know, playing the way they want to and how, and then you can, but it's like you said, somebody's got to show them, and I think that is probably one of the good points you make. You know, how do you play this class in that role in this dungeon? That's a good point. I mean, it is. Because not every healing class responds the same. You have to understand the change-ups. And there are a few things like that you have to do. But my main thing is I'm not going to be purchasing the ESO Plus for a while. So I won't have access to my DLCs until they fix some shit. So that's the only thing also that's going to be a concern. Like, when they fix it, maybe that's something I'll get into. Maybe that's something I should be looking into. Like, doing walkthroughs, maybe getting a couple people. On PS4, I know players I can run any content with, and that's fine. We'll get it done. So I do have quite a extensive list at my disposal. But we'll see. Definitely. I feel like, and the players that are on my friends list, they'll roll with me in hard mode dungeons and shit. Whatever. So I don't have to worry about all that. I just don't want elite asshats. I don't want to be around elite asshats. That's the only thing I don't want to be around. I'd rather, like, choke, you know, whatever. Alright. I think that's good. Switch it out. Okay, we'll switch it back. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're golden. Okay, I'm trying to get into, you know, one more. Trying here. I'm just asking because I've started tanking and healing, and ESO doesn't have a true guide that shows how to play your role. Right, this is true. It's something missing in the community for sure. Right. No, I definitely, I agree with you, man. I totally do. I mean, you raise a really good point, brother. I mean, you really do. I mean, because it does change from role to role, what you're supposed to be doing in these dungeons, and where you're, especially like location and things like that. Little things, man, will add up. It will. It definitely plays a part, very important part. So I feel like you definitely made a very good point there, for sure. And and maybe that's something like I said, when I get back, if they fix the stuff. And I'm actually just going to avoid queuing that because somebody might still be in there. And then I can fuck with that later. It's something I would like to do. Maybe. That's, as long as I can avoid asshats. That's not a bad idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. I know Zai was working on general mechanics at one time. And I thought that was a good idea. So... And Zai has a lot of walkthroughs and guides on that. So I feel like, in that essence, he kind of, took care of those needs. But from a role, a specific role, that is important, especially like when to use abilities, especially in like certain trials. Though I feel like I said, I mean, it just gets toxic. It's a toxic thing, and I know how I can get if I start getting competitive or try to be on that level, which it really shouldn't be on that level. Then I get to be turned into this giant douchebag. I don't want to do that. I really don't feel like becoming that dick again. I was such a little asshole back in the day. It's just trying to avoid. It's like, you know, alcohol. If you're a recovering alcoholic, last thing you want to do is drink. If you're a recovering elitist, last thing you want to do is put yourself in, you know, dictate the status quo.
This is Waller.
You
You
know.
are now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now, you are intimately aware of our arrangement. Cooperate with the members of Task Force X.
Why
or
can't I
yank
get
the
in?
leash
I can't
connected
even
to
get
that
in. Or on the boss fight is why. Ugh. No, but yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's definitely not a bad idea. I think that's probably a good idea all the way around. I'm probably gonna call it after this. I just get late. Jeez. There's a lot to do in this game. Currency. Currently at 9 marks. You can farm marks all day. Come on. Little things in this game. Look at that. I can't think of anyone who could be in a better position than you. You truly do it all, man. Zai's guides are fine in general, but it lacks points in tanking and healing, especially. Yeah, and you know, I think Zai's walkthroughs are great, actually. I mean, he really does, like, you know, give detail by detail, step by step, especially like a lot of walkthroughs. I think the man can guide a beginner through almost any content, you know, in certain essence. And I understand your point. Like, okay, like if let's say I'm doing a healing position and I have a Templar, okay, when would I apply this effect? When would I apply that ability? What's the benefits of it? Why am I doing it? Now, if I'm on a different class and I don't have that ability, what do I use to substitute in this dungeon with another healing class? I mean, though that's relevant, man. That has a point, man. You have a point just with that. You can't even argue that. That's validation, man. Like, one of the things I wanted to do sometime was like maybe show people how to DK heal trials, because a lot of people didn't understand how to DK trials. I'm like, it's not hard. You just shield and heal, right? But there's certain points when the mechanics, you have to make sure the shield's precedent. And they're like, well, what about the DK shield? I'm like, what about the DK shield? I mean, yeah, the DK has the tank shield. If the DK tank, if you have a DK tank, what about their shield? And what about it? And if they throw the fucking shield, okay, cool. You know? If they throw it, it's just going to override. And it's only going to be applied to 4 people. So, you know, half the people might get your shield, might get theirs. I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, really. So, I think that was one of those things that, you know, a lot of people just never understood DK healing. But I've been DK healing for a long time. So, but it's not the easiest. It's one of the harder classes to heal, especially in trials. But when you pair it up with the really, I feel like DK healer pairs well with Templar in trials. But Warden healer not so much. But Nightblade healing pairs well too with DK, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people want to talk about burst heal, and I'm like, you guys are aware if a Nightblade healer keeps consistent rotation, right? You would never even notice you need a burst heal. The hots are just laid down so consistently, like the hots are just always there. They're always present if you get a good Nightblade healer. What's up, Helly? Hope you're doing good. Not much. I'm trying to get in this bottle. I'm locked in a bottle right now. They're on the boss and, you know, defeating the prosecutor and the defense attorney. And they're getting their asses handed to them. I don't know how. Either they die or finish it. I hope they do something. I just got in here. But, no, I feel like that's some of the things that need to be addressed. And, you know, I would like to see it. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. I have a Nightblade tank and a Sorc healer. Not a lot of help with those classes and those roles out there, right? That's why I think you'd be the go-to for that stuff, right? Yeah. No, and you're valid. And you have legit, it's a legitimate point. It is. It's legit. I can honestly say that, man. I can honestly say you have a legitimate point. And you do. Honestly, you really, really do. But like I said, I mean, I mean, in certain scenarios, it wouldn't be anything to, you know, take oh snap, hold on. Excuse me. It wouldn't be nothing to start it from a normal, but people want it in VAT mode. Understandable. That's understandable.
Welcome to my
thing about it is you have to have a pretty good guild and be surrounded with a lot of good players. A lot of times, a lot of raid groups or trial groups, I've come to notice, like, people have lives, and anytime we get like 1 or 2 people that's new and we're trying to walk them over it sucks balls. I've seen me get out of Hellraw Citadel vet in 20 minutes, and then other times I'm in there for 2 hours asking myself, what the fuck is going on here?
In this court, you are guilty until decided otherwise. Join with Brainiac or perish. There are no other options. Approach. Order in the court.
Alright, nice.
Travesty of justice. I have no choice.
Excellent.
But to declare a mistrial.
That sucks. Currency. Got 10. Dink dink. No, I honestly, yeah, no, I see your point. As soon as you even said it, I'm like, yep. I mean, you have a very valid point there. Because, no offense, like I said, Outcast is really good. And there's good content creators out there. But when's the last time you seen fucking Outcast on a healer? Not fucking ever. Not fucking ever. When's the last time you see him in a raid on a non-Templar healer? Not fucking ever. You haven't. You literally haven't seen it. And I mean, I don't give a shit about the raid, but, you know, that alone, like, I wish the man would explain how to play the builds he comes out with. You know, that to me makes a big difference. It's not even literally about necessarily the content per se. I'll cue this in. But a lot of players, when they get into a build, and I mean, you just pointed it out right from get. How do you play it? How do you play it in that content? How do you play it in that context? Are there abilities you can switch out? Well, yeah, especially in the way things have gone. PvE, the game looks really good. I mean, there's becoming a lot more options, right? A lot of options in Elder Scrolls. right? When it comes to your roles now. Like Sork tanks are looking beast. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like one of the things, like I said, I feel like one of the, I got into something maybe I shouldn't have gotten into. We need that healer, man.
Or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
Carrie should be going heals.
Hades! Reveal yourselves and answer for this!
You are awfully demanding for a guest.
I've always appreciated the subtlety, Uncle. But as enchanting as I find your demand for blood, Diana, we are on a schedule.
Well, whatever you had planned, consider it cancelled.
We shall see.
No healer.
Again.
Herod, guide my attack.
Fight for glory!
Don't touch the fucking essence of fucking war.
Yes.
Feel the thirst for war.
Oh my God! He's just gonna keep healing. Okay, see, here's a good example here. There's an essence of war.
Laughable. Ah!
Strike me!
My God.
Pain means nothing to us. Again.
Yes.
Stop taking Ares.
Strike me.
It's a bust.
Laughable. Oh. Ah.
You'll regret that.
I will deliver you to Hades himself!
For Hera! Hera, protect me.
Jeez.
That was a mistake.
Feel the thirst for war.
You will regret your actions.
Feel the thirst for war. Strike me!
Fucking noobs. We don't have healers. You don't melee this fucker. Oh my god.
Laughable. Again. Yes.
Oh my god. We got DPS not even doing anything. I know PvP got you down too, so this would be a way for you to still show your love to ESO in the community. But that said, I completely understand wanting to wait to support what they've done. Right. Right. That's the only thing. I just want to see if they're going to take initiative. That's what I want to see.
Mortal.
That's what I want to see. Hey Sylvia, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I just want to see if they take initiative. I want to see if the devs take initiative. If the devs take initiative and start fixing the shit that needs fixed, I'll support Elder Scrolls. I have, right? But I feel like some of the major problems is we don't have anybody doing what they need to do here. I don't know what. I'm gonna try one more time, but it, you know, if Elder Scrolls is one of my favorite games. The lore, the title, the content. I love what the devs do majority of the time, except when they did what they did with Werewolf, it pissed me the fuck off. When they keep ignoring the bugs that's been just plaguing the game with problems, and they keep putting it, and when a content creator tells you what the fuck's wrong and how to fix it and and you keep ignoring it, my patience runs thin. My patience runs very fucking thin at this point. And I'm like, it's a beautiful game. PvE, it's still beautiful. right? And they've done in PvE, they've done so many things. The game has so much. What's up, Jackson? I hope you're doing well. The game has so much to offer a PvE community as far as end game content, crafting materials. It's a beautiful game, but PvP is looking like shit more and more and more. And they keep fucking. It could be one of the best games ever, ever. But they fucking don't know the fucking how to address counter, and they don't fucking put it on the fucking same playing field, and they fucking don't fix the stupid shit. And it's enough to piss me the fuck off to the point where I'm like, fuck you, I'm not paying you a fucking dime because you keep pushing it back. You don't even take acknowledgement of it. You don't take fucking shit. When I can walk away from a Zan proc and not take 1 inch of damage because of a shield stack bug, I've got issues. When Zon's going through fucking walls, I got issues. When fucking I can get beamed down with Soul Assault without a counter to it, I've got fucking issues, man. I've got it. I've got real bad issues, man. It's leaving a sour taste in my mouth. And whoever's fucking not addressing this, I want to smack backwards. I just want to smack them. Because they're easy fixes. They're fucking not even hard. They're fucking easy fixes. And it's got me pissed. Hanging in there another day, you know. How's house sitting? House sitting is going good. House sitting is going very well. And I'm sorry to rant and rave and whatever else have you. We just lost our tank. It's gone. This is dead. As soon as you lose your tank, you're dead. You have to have a tank in this. You have to have tanks. But and we don't have a healer. That's another problem. Then this game's beautiful too in a lot of ways, but it needs a Q system. It needs a Q check. They need to have a healer in raids when there's healers needed. They need to have tanks in raids when tanks are needed. This game's only function, no open world dynamics, really to pull it together, and no Q check. If they fix these two things, it would go a lot better. It would go so much better. So I hope everything's going good for you, Sylvia. But yeah, house sitting's going pretty good. It's pretty quiet. I just got back a little bit ago. I was gone all afternoon. We had some stuff to do with my wife's family. So it was cool. It was definitely cool. And took the kids school shopping a little bit today. So I think there's only like 1 or 2 things. They start school next week. 1 or 2 more things I need to get them, and they'll be ready to go back to school. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, it's cool. Everything's going good. But yeah, no, I definitely will. I think you're right, though, Kel. I think I definitely should be addressing some of these issues. Maybe, and I do have a couple of, like I said, guildies that I, with another guild that I do trust doing hard content with. And maybe that's something, you know, I'll look at doing in the future, especially with other classes. I'll start off with maybe some bet runs and then work my way into maybe doing some trials. We'll see. I just got to make sure I don't turn into an elite dick. And once again, about having access to my DLCs at that time. Because, like I said, one of the major things I don't want to do right now is I'm not paying Elder Scrolls anything until they can fix some issues. When they fix some issues, I'll support them 100%. I always have. And I do believe in supporting companies who do provide a service and just service. And right now, I feel ZOS priorities are backwards. They came out they were pushing Werewolf, and let me take a look at these patch notes. So we'll kind of go over that. Maybe that's something we should also be doing here. So let me throw this up. So these were the ones that were just released. So I'll throw these up, and then we'll have a discussion about this really quick. Okay. All right. So this was released on August 13th. Alright. So, 4.12. Somerset Wolf Hunter Alliance War PvP base game. We'll go over some of it. Warden, Green Balance. Lotus Flower. Temporarily disabled to heal from this ability. And its morphs from working with men wounds. Which is bullshit, in my opinion. I called this out. I was the only content creator that noticed this. And it was stacking. In my opinion, it should stack. Because light attacks to prevent a serious bug from occurring. They said it's a bug. Because they said the light attacks... Because Lotus Flower, when you deal light attacks, you heal. Well, when you men wound, you can target your allies and hit them with light attacks and heal. So they stack. Why wouldn't they have stacked? And it's a bug? And I'm like, why is that a bug? If anything, that's a perk for being a warden. People are like, it's too overpowered. So it's a bug? Well, it's not Lotus Flower's problem that it stacks with men wounds. But it's a bug? I don't know. I don't know how anybody did not catch this during PTS. During Somerset. That was dumb. I mean, that was just dumb. That it bypassed everybody and it went live. Well, why did it go live if it was bug? Whatever. Jewelry crafting, blah, 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 blah. Dungeons, March of Sacrifice, Moonhunter's Keep. Some achievements, some whatever. Combats. Okay. Nightblade, Assassination, Deathstroke. Incapacitating Strikes. This ability now only stuns if you have 120 ultimate or more. To visually show its readiness state, the icon will change to a recolored version of the animation of the cast. Okay. Rune Prison, Rune Cage. This ability now only deals damage if the stun lasts for its full duration. Wow. Now I'll go back over that and I'll show prior what's going on. Templar, Dawn's Wrath. Radiant Destruction, increase the maximum bonus. I don't have a problem with that. I just feel like any channel should be bashable. Counter. I need you. Where's counter? Just asking. Restoring Light. Rune Focus. Increase the duration of its ability in its morphs 20 seconds to 18 seconds. Revert the cost, increasing the ability in its morphs. Two-handed. Heavy Weapons. Fix an issue where the axe blade would not stack when multiple players used it against the same enemy. Okay. Impulse. Sigic Order. Mend Wounds. Okay. That's it. Nothing about werewolf. Nothing. That's what... This is my problem, man. This is like some of my major issues right now. Now we go back. Now let's take a look at the patch note before that. I don't really care. Let's take a look. Shadow Cloak. That's it on that patch note. That's all they changed. Look. What the fuck? You have to ask yourself. You have to begin to ask yourself. What the fuck? These are the changes. I went over this when I was reading shit. This ability in its morph now can be dodged. So Rune King can be dodged. Okay, now it's not going to deal damage unless the duration lasts. And then they just keep fucking with Nightblades. Werewolf isn't being fixed. It's not being fucking addressed. It's not. Let's give the bleeds that ignore penetration, right? No, we're not going to add any counterplay. Fixed an issue where light attack weaving was not working correctly with some weapons. Great. Reduce the snare duration. Great. Werewolf, pack leader, fixed an issue where it was possible to have more than one, than 2 direwolves. Whoa, cool. It's just like, this is a fucking joke. This is a fucking joke. PvP isn't being addressed. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. Their priorities are fucked. You have one of the largest PvP games out there, and you're not addressing the what? PvP. Instead, we're going to leave everything broke in the fucking game, and people are going to have to deal with it. Like they dealt with it for fucking years. And this is my only thing. Stop paying them. The day everybody hits cancel, I guarantee you, if fucking 20,000 motherfuckers hit cancel tomorrow, I guarantee you, ZeniMax would be fucking in Robles' desk being like, fix it or people are getting fired. Fix it now. We're losing money. Money's draining the fuck in back. If 20,000 motherfuckers hit unsub tomorrow and left a comment saying, quitting, stop paying due to PvP. Stop paying due to PvP. Fucking Zoss would fucking shit a brick. And their priorities might get adjusted. But I'm one man. I can't do anything. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm going to be honest. I mean, it would get ugly really fucking quick. Really quick. Hanging in there another day, you know how I'll make PvE build or just play PvE gameplay. Well, Jackson, that's the thing though. I mean, I could turn the other cheek, and I could, but I'm looking at it as a whole, right? I'm looking at it as a whole. How many times I would support ZeniMax. I would support them if they at least acknowledged it and said it's on our to-do list. It's on our to-do list. We're aware of the shield stack bug. We know we've been sweeping it under the rug. We're looking into it. We don't have an ETA on resolving it, but we're looking into getting it fixed. No, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Oh, we know there's no counterplay to this aspect of the game. We're looking into it. No, they don't give a fuck. They don't. It's just like push under the rug, push under the rug. And that's what gets on my nerves. That's what gets on my nerves, man. Okay, if the devs are screaming they're understaffed, ZeniMax should get off their cheap ass and put in more people. But if they're just not doing it because they don't know how to fix it, well, you better get somebody in there who knows how to fix it. But once again, it's not a hard fix. There really is not that hard of a fix. There's 2 options depending on your engine. But you know, I mean, it is a serious problem in coding. It's not as simple as saying, well, we'll just apply the spillover. It's not that simple because, priorities taking precedence, But so there's other ways to resolve it. You understand? I know you do. I know you do, brother. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like, I'm not going to support the company. I refuse to support the company when it just keeps fucking pushing shit under a rug. It's a beautiful game in PvE. You're right. Everybody's right. Even I'll say that. I love the game in PvE. I love the lore. I love the open world. I love the dungeons. I love the trials. I love every aspect to the PvE of that game. But PvP has got major fucking problems, and counterplay doesn't get addressed, and they keep fucking pushing off the fucking obvious. And then that's what gets on my nerves. It's like, are you guys fucking joking me, man? Are you guys fucking kidding me? You guys getting paid to do this shit, take care of the shit. You guys introduce the problem, fix it. Oh, we didn't introduce the problem. Did you introduce shield stacking? Well, yeah. Well, congratulations. You didn't take priority under consideration without a GCD applied. You introduced the fucking problem. There's no other game. There's no other game that has that issue. There's no other game where counterplay isn't being addressed. Counterplay is the #1 rule to every MMO when it comes to PvP. What's the proper counter? Can there be is there a counter measure to this? It doesn't matter if a player has it. Does it have a counter? And that's what's getting on my fucking last nerve with ZeniMax. It's like, you don't address the issue. You haven't even balanced out the global. You haven't addressed the mechanics on the whole level of saying, hey, you know, we should put fears all at this. Now, they're starting to do that with Defile, right? Defile isn't capping over more than 4 seconds, which is a great idea, right? Because Defile can be reapplied. Same thing, at least, though, with the immobilization pots. So they reduced the immobilization pots. Why? Because people couldn't be CC'd if they had their passive there. So they made the right adjustments. They're making right adjustments, but they're not doing it across the board in a way that makes sense. They're like, they keep tinkering one class at a time instead of looking at it from a whole perspective. And that's what, it's just like, are you guys fucking idiots? Now I'm starting to question your fucking mentality, your capability for reasoning. I'm starting to question it. You have one class that has a fear that can fear up to 2 players for 3 seconds, and then you have the werewolf that can fear for up to 6? Am I missing fucking something? Have you fucking not even thought about that? No, you haven't. You gave the werewolf a 30% increase to stand with a 25k resistance in medium armor without a major buff? Are you fucking high? Are you fucking high now? And if he gets a major, he has a 30k? I mean, what the fuck are you smoking? They don't think about those things. And them not thinking about it is pissing me off. It's pissing me off. It pisses me off to the point where I'm just basically like, what the fuck am I paying for? PvE, that's cool. But where's the PvP's love? Where's the balance? When are we addressing these issues? When are you going to address them? And the more you read patch notes, the more you're going to get pissed. So they're addressing Rune Prison. Okay, cool. Great. Does that fucking fix any of the shield stack problems? No. Does that fix the upcoming bullshit with Wolf Hunter and what you fucking did to Werewolf? Fuck no. It doesn't fucking touch a fucking thing. And everybody's going to run with fucking werewolves and be fucking almost invincible. Like I said, just go Bosner. Everybody's like, well, boy, they're susceptible to poisons. Who gives a fuck? Go Bosner. Problem fucking solved. OP as fuck. Cancerous as fuck. You can run fucking hulking draugrs and slodes, or hulking draugrs and a bleed set, stack the bleed, and ignore pen all the way altogether. And you'll be fucking invincible. Now, as far as monster stats, if you want, you have your pick of the litter. You can run Blood Spawn for extra fuck you, I'm not dying. You can run Troll King for extra health regen. You can run Skeletrex for extra CC applied effect. You know, there's a lot. And since you're doing light attacks, if you want to run Zon, you can do that because you're just going to be swiping. So you can proc the Zons up. You can even get nasty and run Frost Enchantment and then CC them on light attack. Because your claws take precedence of the weapon type and the weapon type enchantment. So to me, they didn't really think about it. They really didn't put in much thought to it. And it's just like, wow, man. Wow. You guys really fucking pooched it, this update. You pooched it. You fucking pooched it. You know? And I can't condone it. I can't. I cannot condone it. And I won't. And I won't. I'll stick by my principle, and I'll tell Zos, fuck you, you're not getting a fucking dime from me. You know? You fix these fucking issues. You fucking address the fucking real problems. So this game gets back on where it needs to be, and that's fucking breaking fucking record numbers. And if you could fucking do that and fucking get the fucking your head out your fucking asses and all those little motherfuckers who think they're the shit because they're working for the company and get their head out their asses and listen to the people who's playing their fucking content, maybe they'd get a lot further. Get your fucking head out your asses and listen to the people playing your game. If you were to do that, you'd be better off, because the people who's playing it are paying for it, right? You're not paying yourselves. There's people paying you. That's how your job's secure. It's called job security. You know, you will listen to the customers, because if you're not the customers aren't happy, guess what? They're going to go elsewhere. And if they go elsewhere, guess what? You're not getting paid. Get your fucking ass together, Zoss. Get your fucking priorities straight. Don't let this be a fucking habit. And it is. It's a habit with them. So I'm tired. Address the fucking issue. Put it on the fucking plate. Say, we know. We need to fix shield stack. We know. We got to put counterplay here. We know that we need to address some things in PvP. Hey, you do that, I'll resub. I'll get all platforms back up and running. I'll run all content. I will be the loyal content creator that I can be. But until then, I'm happy. I can delve into other MMOs. I can, you know, show highlight and showcase some of these other games for what their strengths and weaknesses are, and I'm more than content doing so. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see where they go. We'll see what Zoss decides to do. We'll see. And if they do what they need to do, it'll be great. But until they do, whatever. Fucking let Outcast and all those other guys believe their whole fucking shit like they always do, and let people like bow down and suck their noodle and shit. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Sooner or later, you know, when I'm not around and they're picking their ass and trying to figure out what's working and what isn't, you know, they're not going to have my shit to reference to anymore. And in that way, I'm kind of happy, because I'm tired of them referencing my shit, coming in my shit, grabbing up some of the shit that I do, and reverting and rephrasing their fucking shit and act like they're the fucking gods for it. Fuck them. You know, fuck them. And, you know, in a way, fuck ZeniMax Online Studio, too, for featuring these motherfuckers and choosing to fucking have their own little favorites. You know, that's fine. You know, fucking Zoss wants to pick their little favorites. Well, fuck you guys. You know, there's a click club involved. Fuck all of them. That's all I can say. I'm not playing their stupid games. You know, they can all kiss my ass, as far as I'm concerned. All of them. If anybody wants to be involved and don't want to speak up and they want to be a part of that little clique, that click crew, that's fine. I don't give a shit. I don't. But at the end of the day, I was doing it before any of those motherfuckers got highlighted. Any of them. So, whatever. Whatever. That's all I can say. It is what it is. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll be on tomorrow. I might actually show, like, maybe something else. I don't know. I'm going to have to sleep on it. But Jackson, thank you, man. Kel, thank you. And if I do get back into the game, I will do that. I will be covering that. That's a good point. I feel like that is something I should be maybe like taking a look at. Like I said, I am still playing ESO, but I'm just not paying for it. And I refuse to pay a dime for it. So we'll see. All right, and by the way, Sylvia, thank you for stopping in. I hope your day gets better as well. And make sure you guys hit me up tomorrow and shit. And I love talking to people. And Sylvia, when you get your mic fixed, let me know. So this way I can throw out my voice chat, get a hold of you, Mustang, and a couple of you guys, and just, you know, shoot the shit with you guys. All right, once again, Mystic Raven, Mystics MMOs, and as always, have a nice day and evening.